Hey, welcome to Mush Yes Man. I'm going to try and put a beautiful finish on this raw wood and get it to the finishing line. All I'm using is a Rust-Oleum product, and then this color is ebony. When I get ready to stain, I make sure that all my sanding is done first and that it's in line with the grain, because when you stain it you will see all the swirl marks, and then I blow it off with an air compressor. It's also important that when you do a side, you do the whole piece so you don't have any lines where you stop staining and let it dry. This way you get a nice even finish. The longer you let the stain sit on the wood, the darker it will get. You can even go over a second time to get a darker finish. I want to show the wood grain showing through, so I wiped it off almost as soon as I got the whole side done. The stain will dry within about 4 to 6 hours in warm conditions. Just to make sure that it is dried all the way, I leave it overnight. Obviously struggling at this point, but I'm getting there. In light spots like this, I'm going to just touch up. Here's where I got a few blemishes in the stain, so I went back through, did a light sand, reapplied some stain, and then wiped it off, and got a nice even finish. I'm going to do some clear coat. For that, I'm going to use some floor finish. It's called Bona Mega Semi-Gloss, and it's a water-based floor finish, so it means it's really durable. I'm going to apply it with a regular foam applicator. This one's a wide one, so I can get some nice coverage with it, but it's going to make that the edge kind of tricky. So let's see. I did the same process to all the sides, making sure I had nice fluid long strokes so that the finish would be nice and smooth. So once the clear coat has dried overnight, I'm going to use a 320 grit sandpaper to smooth out the finish just before the final coat of clear coat goes on. You want to press down lightly, and if you start to get the color of the stain on the sandpaper, you know you've gone too heavy. Alright, getting ready to do the glass. So what I'm doing right now is I'm masking it with about a 1/4 inch gap away from the edge of the glass and the frame as well. I centered it as well around the edge. On it just to help it stay set down in its groove as it dries. I bought a corkboard from Target and cut it to size, and I went to Hobby Lobby and bought some black felt. After that, I just cut around the cork by a couple of inches, and then I would staple it on just along the edge, pulling tight as I went so that it would pull out any creases or folds in the actual fabric. Whoa! Got a crease right here. Got a crease! I pulled out the staples, I pulled the fabric tight, and then I restapled it. And I did the process over again on the smaller piece. Now that the box is stained and clear coated, we can now go ahead and install our felt. So I'm going to use some power grab from Home Depot or Lowe's. It's about $5. I don't need a small tip. Woo! Same thing. Make sure we get the corners and edges good. Which is what we want. So there's a turnout jacket. And perfect. All the brass and furnaces from the front of their helmets. And across the top, chief, battalion chief, captain, all that good stuff. So we'll get that vacuumed. So I've got the felt in, the box is finished. I got the door assembled with the glass silicone inside it, and then put some brass hinges on both sides. I also put a catch right here so you can be locked closed. Now I'm working on the lights, so I brought them through from a hole on the inside, around, up and around, and now I'm coming back down this way. They've got self-adhesive backing to them, and they're programmable. I wish they made it in a dark color strip so it would blend in more, but this is all they have. This is what I use, and then you can use it on your phone and program them. So I'm in the app right now. So I have my home, and I have several different boxes I've already done. Now what we need to do, we need to add a device. So we go plus in the top corner, add this device, connecting. Device is pairing. Please short press on the on-off button. Done. Now I can change the device name. So we're going to call this done. And that's it. I changed my effects now so I can get red and blue, and I can just save that in there, and I can go back. There's a lot of different editing options I can do. I can do it to sound, I can do a theme, I can do it like a fire, but I'm going to keep it red and blue. Okay. Thanks for watching. Consider hitting subscribe to see more videos like this.